Good morning. Let's see, today is December 4th, 2021, and this is Joey's Scarf Vlogmas, Day 4. And my name is Linda, and you can find me all over as Linda Grace, and that's Linda with a Y. Today I'm having just plain old Tetley decaf tea, which I usually drink, in my sweater weather mug. Saturday. Today is Saturday. And I am recording in my home from Barnegat, New Jersey. It's going to be cloudy today and maybe 50 degrees. It's kind of yucky out. Today is German Butcher Day. And if you've watched me before, you may know about the German butcher. But this is an amazing deli, all around, I don't know. It is a butcher shop, so there's quality, all kinds of meats. But it also does a lot of homemade salads and prepared meals, and their specials of the day, and they have a coffee bar and bakery. And the thing that's interesting about the German butcher is that he's so successful. And the key is, if you have quality items, and he's pretty reasonably priced, people will come from all over. So it gets quite crowded in there, but they have such a great system and many, many workers that you're in and out in no time. So that's what we're going to do today, Saturday, German Butcher Day. And I think that's about it. I don't have any other specific plans. I was thinking about talking to you about this set of needles that I bought. I don't know if I've talked about this on a previous podcast, but hey, this is Vlogmas. So this is a set from Knitter's Pride, their Mindful Collection. And this is the Explorer set. Stainless steel, circular lace needles, and they're 10 inches. You know, the 9-inch little circulars that some people use for socks, these are 10-inch, so that 1 inch makes a difference in how it feels in my hand. So in this little bag, there are two. Oh, there's the Mindful. There's a little booklet, and it talks about mindfulness and what mindfulness is. It's the non-judgmental awareness of our mind, our body, and our world in the moment. It means we let go of the past and not race ahead into the future. It enables us to look kindly and with acceptance at the present. To be mindful is to be in the moment, and that is so true. If you think about the past, it can bring up all kinds of things. And if you worry about the future, there's not too much you can do about something that you don't know about. And I like this too. It gives us the gift of quiet time. That's what I love, quiet time. That's this time for me, early in the morning. Health benefits of knitting. This focus has been shown to alleviate distressing symptoms of anxiety and chronic pain. The simple act of sitting quietly helps reduce heart rate and lowers blood pressure, and knitting, like meditation, yields benefits that improve lives. So they give a little diagram about the healing power of knitting. You focus and rhythm of hand movement, calm mind, allows focus on the moment, relieves stress on the body, peace in the moment, and healthy long-term effects for body and mind. The set I have is the 10-inch. So it comes in this handy dandy storage thing. All the needles are in here. And they range from 0, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, and 6 US sizes. Millimeters are 2.0, 2.25, 2.5, 2.75, 3.0, 3.25, 3.5, and 4.0. They're all labeled with where the needle goes. And I like the various sizes. So if you're doing DK weight socks, you might need the bigger needles. I usually use the 0, which apparently I have something on those needles. I'm going to go check. But this is the 10-inch. And they're marked on the needle. You probably can't see that. But it's marked, the size is marked on here. And they also have, I don't know, I can't find a use for this, but I don't know if you could see. But they're marked with inches. So I really love this set. I have used it for the DK socks I've made. I really like it a lot. So, along with the needles, you also get a little accessory pouch. And in here, there's a sewing needle, a needle sizer thing with the US marks and the millimeter marks. And what else? All kinds of stitch markers and you get, I didn't even remember about that. Pair of scissors. I can figure out how to open this. There we go. Nice size. Well, that came in there. And the pouch is cute. It's got pockets. I think this is one of the best kits I've purchased. I really like it. So I'm going to go find out what I have on my zeros. So in here is my zeros. So, a pair of socks I've been working on. I finished this one. I just have to put the heel in over here, afterthought heel. And I started the second sock, the 9-incher, just a little bit. My hand is a little bit more cramped with the 9-inch, so the 10-inch I think is a good size. 10-inch circular needles. And the other product I like is storage for all of my circular needles. I have tried all kinds of things to keep them organized. Okay, one of the organizers I tried is the Jimmy. It was designed, or is a line of products from Jimmy Bean's wool, and I did not find it very useful. So you get this portfolio, and the line is the Namaste collection. So you get this portfolio, the larger one, and there's these pockets, sleeves, that you put the needles in. And then there's pockets here for the cords. They came with labels. Let's see if I bought the larger one and then the smaller one, the travel size. And they came with these labels to stick on the sheets, I guess. And I mean, the portfolio is nice. It just, I did not find it very helpful, this at all. You obviously had to put the needles back where they were, and I don't know, it just didn't work for me. Beautiful, nice case, but they were pretty expensive, I think. But I found after first of all, the store, if you have a lot of needles, this isn't going to cut it. And it just, the way they were stored, just wasn't practical. So that's why I have nothing in here. So that was not a good solution for me. I've tried plastic bags, I've tried everything, but the one thing that's been working for me, and I really love the product, and I'll show you the video that I took of it. So here's the circular solution, and I have the gauges here. So if I have a needle that I have been using and now I want to put it back, I just come up to my needle gauger, see what size it is, and nope. I think this is a 4, and then I just stick it back in the 4 slot. And it's good to go. It's worked out perfectly. So that's my story on how I store my needles and my favorite needle case. How do you store your needles? Have you found the perfect solution? So Ross, my Peanut Gallery co-host, is still sleeping, so that's why it's quiet in here today, this morning. All the yattering I'm doing. My tea is getting cold. So I will probably take you along to the German butcher. What a treat. And I noticed yesterday when I was editing the video yesterday, because I have the microphone right here by my mouth, and every time I take a swallow, I can hear the gulp through the microphone. It's kind of funny. Oh, so I want to thank you all for comments, a lot of comments. I love that because I get to interact and find out what's going on with you guys. Okay, I love your comments. I feel like we're having a little correspondence here, which is nice because, you know, I always think about you, Kay, and I've got to send her an email or send her a letter, and you know how that goes. So, gulp. All right. I guess that's it for now. I will see you later. So here we are at the end of day 4. I don't know where the day went. We did go to the German butcher, and as always, it was an experience. Let's see. I have 2 of these rolls. So, a couple of weeks ago, when I was at the German butcher, I was wearing, not this sweater, I didn't make this, this is store-bought, but I was wearing a Flax by Tin Can Knits sweater that I had knit. And the woman who was waiting on me asked me if I made the sweater, and I said yes. And she said, "Do you mind if I touch it?" She says, "I'm a knitter, and your sweater is so beautiful." And so I said, "Sure, go ahead." And so she came and felt the sweater, and she was new to the German butcher. I hadn't seen her before. And I asked her if she was on Ravelry, and she said yes. And so we exchanged a little notes back and forth, and she was waiting on us again today. Actually, she was at the register. And I asked her, do you want to be on my podcast today? And she said, "I don't know anything about podcasts." She said, I don't know how to listen to them. And I said, "Well, do you mind if I, just take your picture? Because I'm probably I want to mention, that I met you and you're a knitter, and, we had that in common." And she said, "Yeah, if you want to take my picture," and which I did. So here's Rita, but a true knitter, really takes her knitting to work with her, and at lunchtime she'll sit and knit. So it was fun to meet another knitter, as always. So anyway, yeah, that was the German butcher. And we didn't do much of anything after that. It's kind of really raw and cold out today. Nothing like what you're getting, Victoria, with all the snow, but it's just cold and damp, and so we kind of stayed in inside today after we came home. We had lunch, and we decided to put on a movie, and I decided I was gonna sit and knit, and we both fell asleep in front of the Blues Brothers. We were watching the Blues Brothers, so I didn't get much knitting done. It's just a sleepy day today. So I'm gonna open up day 4 of my Katrinkles knit Advent. It's number 4. Let's see what kind of travel thing there is in this one. It's an airplane. My peanut gallery is here. I'm showing him the airplane. It's an airplane.
I'm looking for him.
with
I see
sparkle.
a big one on the end of that plane there.
Yeah.
On the wall.
Somebody was commenting about Ross and his comments in the peanut gallery. And I said, one of these days, I'm going to do a montage of you and all the remarks that you make. I'm going to put that at the end of the podcast.
Mix them up.
Mix them up, okay.
First and last.
Yeah.
Last and first.
Okay, mix them up so you don't know which comes first, which comes last.
They'll be total non sequiturs.
Gee, we wouldn't know anything about non sequiturs, would we?
No.
All right, the other thing I have to mention, in case there are new people who have not seen the podcast before, and the people who have are probably getting tired of hearing about this, but at the end of the 24 days, I'm giving away 2 skeins of Chelsea Luxe. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. And this is a DK weight, and this is mohair. And this is her cozy DK, and it's that textured. And this is her mohair. And the colorway is called Pinkaflage. And if you'd like, I'm sure she has some in stock. If you don't want to wait till the end of 24 days to see if you won. And, you know, of course, Lucy's here watching also.
Say who it is.
That's Lucy Penny. That's her name.
Her name is Lucy Penny in honor of Lucille.
In honor of Lucille's luncheonette. And somebody suggested Penelope as a name, and I liked it, so I decided to name her Lucy Penny.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
She's the national plus.
Yeah. Oh, in case anybody's wondering about this. This is, I get so many comments and compliments on this scarf. And I knit this years ago. And I had just odds and ends, skeins of wool and skeins of yarn. And I did a provisional cast on. And I just, when I would run out of a color, I'd add another one. And it's just a cool looking scarf. Warm, cool looking. And that's what you can do with minis and just knitting a tube. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye now. And I'm going to, let's see, am I turning this the right way? No, I'm not turning it the right way. This is the right way. All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say happy Vlogmas Day 4.
Vlogmas Day 4.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, so that's it for today. See you tomorrow.